What's up, boys? Back with some more caster Merris using pretty much the same setup, but I'll post it at the end if you are curious about what exactly I'm using. I think the best caster setup is time plus lightning plus justice, so that's what I'm aiming for. But if I get any cool master offer spells early on, I might go for them right away. I don't mind warped attack since I have the attack damage into caster stuff scaling. So let's banish that so I'm more likely to get good stuff. Then I can try to farm a bit of XP and get a bit of cast damage in the meantime. But I need a spell pretty quickly or I'm just going to die. This guy's just running at me menacingly. I need some spells. Dash recharge is helpful. I can still skip part of the attack animation by dashing at least.
Growing up here wasn't...
Black Serpents at Master, I could try that. And then I get some free casts sometimes when I dash. Grab some movements. So I'm at time plus death currently. Time has duration, which doesn't work on the serpent, so that's not ideal. I likely need justice just to have enough survivability. Lightning would have fit better than time with death, but oh well. I could grab that for the instant kill as well. That might be kind of helpful. I don't know what those do. I think that one summons something. Apparently that guy's super scary on Darkness 100, so let's not die right away. Actually got a master spell pretty early on for once. Blades. I don't think this synergizes very well. Kinda need justice for the survivability. I could get the double cast and go full damage here, but that would be very risky. Nope. I can grab Execution now for some extra XP. You probably need Justice just to have enough sustain to win on Darkness 100 from what I've heard. So if I don't get her, I'm probably just dead.
Soft.
So I guess I'm dead. RIP. That's a cast, but it's very short range. So I guess I'll grab this and see what happens. Landslide is a cast. So let's grab that. Probably banish something useless here. So all of my casts are locked in. They're all okay, but without justice, I'd probably die in the long term. Grab some... Well, I guess none of these really do anything.
Infinite.
Force at purple is probably fine. That'll give me some more cast damage, and I can pull the XP through enemies for even more damage on top of that. More cast projectiles. That works on serpents and landslide. My damage seems okay at least. But I'm probably going to get worn down by mostly unavoidable damage eventually. Going to be pretty reliant on the shrines that have various forms of healing. Taste of time, sure. Let's see, the dashes I have are death, earth, and time. I would take death out of those, I think, for maybe a little bit of extra healing. These are pretty bad. More landslide, I think. More force. Those are both a bit of caster damage for me. Justice is just so important though. She gives you the sustain plus XP, plus she has one of the best casts in the game with light rays, plus she gives you area for all of your casts. So I'm not super hopeful for this run. These are not great. If I could get the dash legendary, that would help a lot. Unfortunately, I got that one. Life is pretty good, but I would really like to get the dash one. So getting that now will remove it from the pool. And those clay golems just run up and slap you before you can even get a dash charge back. More landslide. Landslide actually does seem pretty good though. Get them up before enemies even spawn, and then they'll start slapping them and stunning them. I don't think I want to take any of these downsides. Definitely not these two. And that just seems kind of risky. Yeah, Landslide seems like it has potential. That's only purple currently. And you could improve it with duration and area. And plus projectiles.
Deaths.
Temporal Lord or Alteration. Definitely that. Gem High would be pretty useful. So I'm one step closer to that now. More serpents. Like, I'm avoiding 99% of attacks currently, and I'm still slowly dying without inner peace. Just feels kind of rough. And then those guys can jump on you and hit you even if you dash out of the attack, which is mega rough. More force, or I could look for Gem High, would be pretty big help. I didn't get a legendary off of that. That's rough. I have 93.3 with this setup. Man, that probably would have been Gem High too. So let's get the heal on kill. Help out my sustain a little bit. I don't want that, and I don't get anything from that, so landslide. And then these are literally unavoidable. Okay. I guess I should be attacking them, even though it slows you down an insane amount. I'm not gonna go that far back for a mythic item. Need all the power I can get from the shrines. More serpents. Pickup is decent here. That can give you health and collection shrines. I'm gonna save my dashes for the boss to cast my spells a bit more. Guy just teleported right on top of me. Alright, I guess my boss damage is too low. Barely hurting him, and he's just gonna summon a bunch of stuff on top of me. Yep, here we go. Lifeline would give me some decent survivability. If only I could have gotten the 4th dash there, that would have been super helpful. So I think Earth as your cast with time for duration and lightning for the double cast and cooldown would be pretty cool. More life. More force. Have decent life. If only I could have gotten inner peace. More landslide. If I could get gem high and the increased duration and time, this actually wouldn't look too bad. But I need to rely on shrines for all of my healing. More life. More life. Could actually really use the shrine that allows you to upgrade to master as well for this run. Had to take a lot of purples. Yeah, I think I'm not gonna backtrack for items. I'm just gonna try and maximize this run as much as I can. It's a pretty tough run, so if I could somehow pull it off, that would be pretty sick.
Mount.
More landslide. Justice just feels way too important, especially on a caster build that uses the area from cash you can give on top of everything else.
Don't.
More landslide. So I only have one master, and I really need gem high, and I really need the dash from the fates, so I'm going with the offers even though I already have quite a bit. There's just too much important stuff there.
You have.
There we go, gem high. And since that gives cooldown reduction now as well, pretty important for caster builds. More force. So cast up to 539% now from damage and force pull radius. Get some caster stuff there. More area. More force. That's so many projectiles, man. Come on. More landslide. More of the jumpy boys that can't even be avoided. Grab a little bit more there. Vampirism, probably not. May as well just grab sudden death. I guess maybe I could run my auto attack for a little bit to heal up a bit. Might have been useful actually. More serpents. Getting kind of hard to see at some points. Reroll, probably. That'll help me look for the dash on fates if I roll them again. Save up my dashes for the boss now. I can't move! Summon? Do I even have anything there? I guess that one dude That guy unlocks that? That's kind of annoying. I can't avoid them, man! I barely got him. Yeah, the landslides do seem like they have some potential, though. If I can get this far without even having justice on D100. More landslide. Gonna grab this again to try and get the dash charge. That's pretty helpful. More cooldown reduction at this point. More life. I would lose my reroll, and I'd really like to get the dash charge, so I'm gonna take the level here.
You mortals have such.
More sudden death. More force. This is gonna hurt, isn't it? More landslide. I guess I might want to lock that in just to have it. I'm gonna have useless points in Earth soon, so better than nothing, I suppose. Could grab a point there. That lowers the cooldown though. And vampirism isn't gonna help me on bosses. More attack damage. God, that AoE is insane on here. More landslide. Use some dashes to get my spells out, but save some to get to the pillars here. More force. Force is maxed now. It should be a decent amount of cast damage. Oh, there's a heart up there I can grab on the way out. I made it surprisingly far for no justice, though. More warped attack. Probably don't want the downsides here. More warped attack. Up to 833%. Another reroll. If I can get the fates now, I'll have a pretty good chance of getting another dash. And that would be a huge boost. This part is going to be rough with all the ranged guys who off-screen you. I don't think I want to take the damage from that. There's just so much stuff I can't do anything now. Jesus. More warped attack. Unfortunately, no fates. More warped. More warped. Please, just one fates level, I beg of you. This run is still doable. Please.
The aid.
Brings me up to over 1,000% cast damage now. Please, one fates level. And a healing fountain right now would be pretty cool as well. Rip, he teleported on top of me and slashed me instantly. That's cool. Please, fates level.
We understand.
Come on, just one. I have 2 rerolls. Jesus, so many levels and no fates. I guess take the life here at this point. Well, I have some HP now at least. Oh god, that's not ideal. Maybe I can pillar camp here. It's so many bombs. Oh my god, I did it without justice? I don't really know how. That was so nerve-wracking. Whew, that was a rough one. Man, I'm shaking after that. Warped attack, black serpents. So yeah, Landslide is actually pretty strong considering that was only purple. And I didn't really have much support for it. I never got the plus duration from time. Did have Gym High buffing my cooldown a bit, but I think an Earth plus Time plus Lightning build would be very strong. You get the double cast and cooldown reduction for Lightning for that. And then the build, still the same as last time. Got the new time space that increases your damage as well. Multicast. Chance to get a free cast whenever you dash. Scaling cast damage with some of your attack damage. And that's about it. For gear, I've still got all of the big cast stuff I had last time. Plus some good master and legend based stuff. Bit of survivability on that. Haven't really found any amazing chests yet. Decent cast stuff there. A lot of shard pool area, life and damage. Some dash related stuff, bit of life. But that's going to be it for now. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.